Yeah.
Okay? Just so everybody knows, my phone is in the orchard someplace, so if you try to call me, Peach answers, you're in trouble.
Was that James or Giant Beach?
We're on?
But, I mean, it's not time yet, but I'm just telling you, you're on.
We have a disappearing phone today.
Bring out fires. I'm a fireman today. Oh my God, it got cold in here. Okay.
They just turned it on.
I see a lot of eardrum in that.
Okay. Did you start that? Okay.
All right, it's 3 o'clock. We'll call our commissioner meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge. Mark, will you lead us, sir?
Yes, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm going to start off with something that happened last Tuesday. The 3 of us were very fortunate to get invited to Indianapolis to sign a couple bills for the governor for hopefully what will keep our power plant and several things here in the county going. It was quite an eye-opening experience for somebody that's used to working on the farm, going into the governor's office and actually getting to see that. If anybody ever gets the opportunity to do something like that, make sure you do it because it is well worth the time. And hopefully some of the things that we got accomplished up there in Indianapolis will bring a lot of very good things to come to Spencer County in the years to come. I am very positive that this is going to happen. I think some things that is really going to make our county one of the best. I feel like we are the best in the state, but I think this is going to take us above and beyond what's getting ready to happen. So with that, we will go right back to our meeting and we'll go minutes from our last meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Claims?
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Health Department?
Yeah, we just have June's monthly report that we turned in. If anybody has any questions on that, to the best of my ability. That's all that I have.
Sheriff's Department?
From the sheriff's office today.
You're the spokesman today.
Yes, sir.
We always appreciate you being here. I know the Highway Department, I know they're all out paving. I think we're getting a lot of paving done this year. Make sure that when everybody's out there driving, that they're watching for our workers.
And that's fine. I'm on the agenda.
You're not on the agenda?
Did not.
You're on the agenda right now, Kay. You're up.
First of the month, I think, I kind of got messed up sending Melissa my reports because of the holiday and whatever reason. So I went on there. And last month I forgot, so. Here are my June reports.
Okay.
And also what y'all had asked for before. Copy myself.
Thank you, ma'am. I don't think you forgot. I think you were meeting
I
early.
was doing something
And then you-
anyway.
I
I just had a brain fart. It's there to put it. As you all can see with the permits in June, we're still moving right along with builds. We've only had 3 house permits last month, but it was almost $1.9 million in builds for 3 houses. So we're doing really well on getting houses in there and getting assessed value. Same way with pole barns, accessory buildings, garages, cell towers, and even additions and remodels. So we're doing really good as far as getting more stuff into the county housing. And then you had asked a couple months ago about the home builds we had in the whole county. So I had to take what information I had, which is not real good for some of the incorporated towns. But then I have each town separately for the 3 years. I have the unincorporated part of the county and then what the whole county was. So in 2023, we had 60 homes built that I was told about with 22 duplex units. And when I say that, I mean, like if I say there's 2 duplex, that's 4 units because it's 4 homes.
Okay. So
And then-
technically it says 22 duplexes, so it's
No,
really
it's
11.
11 buildings, there's 20
11,
homes, we don't
okay.
have any homes. And then 24, we had 43 houses total that I have, I know the unincorporated part is correct. The jail and I just had to go with what I had. And in the county, and then also 18 duplex units. And that part of those in Rockport in the county. And 25, and this is through probably part of it's from May and part of it's April. We have 22 homes already, 47 apartment units and 18 duplex units. And that's, we've already had, since I did this, we had like at least 4 or 5 houses at least, like thing off the top of my head. So we're doing really well as far as getting homes in the county and everything, so.
I know we've got a lot of people. I talked to our new sewer guy, septic guy, and he
Busy.
says that he has got like 17 or 18
Yeah.
new ones that have
And
just
he's-
been asked for.
Yeah, they're working on them and see, as soon as they get them, I mean, the minute he's giving them to them, they're coming straight to me for house permits. So we're moving along,
Good.
so it's,
What was the stat we were looking for was the 1% growth? Is that what it was? We talked about in redevelopment where it's 1% growth over 3 years. So
Right.
like would the duplex units?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
I don't know
Is
who
that
defines
one-
that.
okay, when I put a unit,
Roof?
I mean, that's one roof, 2 apartments. So like the 22, there was 11 duplexes built, but there'd be 2 homes in
I just
Okay,
wondered if the
so
state
like
defines
40
it
there. I
as-
don't know.
So we have 47 apartment
So see how many
units,
buildings there
but
were.
that's one roof.
Or 2, how many buildings it is. Because it's not one in the county, it's a Dale. So if it's 3 buildings, you have 3 roofs, how much how they go? I would think they would go more by homes.
Right.
Because we have a lot of duplexes, if you have 1 roof, that's 2 homes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get what you're trying to
Yeah.
capitalize on, so we can hear, wow, we have,
Well, I think it is amazing.
Or
how
like-
many-
in 24, we had possibly 18 families move to our area.
Yeah, and then also build houses. And so a lot of people coming in have been, I'd say over half of them are new people, either moving here or moving back here. So a lot of them are younger.
So I realize that it's hard to get the number for the incorporated towns, or that's what you've claimed to be difficult. How can we
I
reach out to them?
I don't know, I've been talking, and so has Melissa Fuller, the assessor, and we're trying to get them to do better. And I will say Dale jumped right on what she was asking. They got to us a lot better with information. Some other ones just are not. And it needs to be because they need to have the assessed value also in their town. So I'm not sure what it's a little difficult. Probably need to possibly go to a town hall meeting or something to explain that to them. Maybe I get Melissa to go, or we can do something to get because I was talking to them and trying to, she emailed them all stuff, and it's just not, I think, I believe a face-to-face conversation would be better,
Okay,
possibly.
okay. Would you care to
I'll work
take
on it.
the,
Go by the horse.
yes,
That's
yeah,
fine.
that would be great. And then you can report at the next time. Okay.
I'm gonna look up what the state defines as
Okay, yeah.
residences. I'm just curious how close we are to that 1%.
Yeah.
I just don't know if they would,
I don't know what
Every-
it's there.
maybe every door, you know?
I don't know,
Duplexes
just
too,
looking
or-
up at anything else.
Thank you, Kay.
No problem. Thank you for putting me on there.
Family recovery report. Melissa?
So before I get into the grant information, I know last time I talked to you guys about clothing closet. So I just wanted to update you. We were able to make space in the closet in my office, so it's not ideal necessarily with the amount of space that we're using, but we are gonna at least get it started. So I'm in the process of getting clothes and things. So I just kinda wanted to let you guys know a little update on.
I mean, the situation that we're trying to create. Is there any way that we can work with some of the, there's the Christian Resource Center in Rockport, and then there's the Community Action Center in Dale, so that provides north and south. Is there any way that we can work with those folks, so we're not actually creating a closet for?
So what I've come into contact with is, what I would like us to be is that more like immediate need, like, oh, you've got a job interview, the next couple days, like, we'll get you some clothes for that. The jail has, someone being released who doesn't have clothes, well, they can come grab stuff for them to have really quick, without, having to go and do that. So those kind of more immediate things is what I would like it to, I guess, address at this level.
I guess what I'm saying is, have we reached out to those different entities to see if they would assist in that immediate request? So we're not actually having
Right.
another,
So I have
Community
spoken with
closet.
the Christian Resource Center in the past, and not specifically about this need necessarily, but I have spoken with them, and I know a lot of what they do, and while I think it's great, it's not what every instance needs. So a lot of times they require like classes and things like that for you to participate in. There are like budgeting classes, and then they'll give you vouchers for clothes or, some of those items you might need, which I think is a great concept because obviously that provides those resources and skills for the future. I think we just want to be able to provide those instances where there's that direct need right then, where we may not be able to do those classes and things of that nature too. As far as the Community Action Center, I haven't had any contact with them. I know I've tried to reach out to them in the past and haven't really heard back, but again, that's been a little bit since I've been able to have even tried, so, yeah.
it was just a thought.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other questions?
No, I don't, but thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
So what I'm actually here for today is just to get approval to go ahead and apply for our 2026 grant. We've already applied for one, but the other one that we normally apply for is now ready to be done. And so that is the Justice Partners Addiction Response Grant. We've applied for it in years past since we've been running this family recovery court essentially, and they don't require, any funds back from the county or anything like that. All we have to do is at the end of the fiscal year, just return any funds that we haven't spent.
All right, I will ask for a motion to accept the grant proposal.
I will make a motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right,
Thank you.
thank you. EMA.
thank you. Thanks for going, witnessing the governor sign the bills. I hope that'll be positive for Spencer County. I sent you all an email with commissioners and council. First off, I want to start off by thanking PSC Fiber for donating a 180-foot solid rod tower to the county. I have a plan to put that up in place in the south. Sure, it'll be cost with that, but I have included in that email a hold harmless agreement with them, and or the commission will sign off to accept that. And also is very good shape. It's always maintained very well, and it will be owned by county government. Spencer County government is what I'm looking at too. The radio committee met, and we decided that a professional coverage study done, we're requesting from each vendor that wants to bid on our project be completed. So that means that they're going to go out and test areas where they need, where coverage is, or where it's weak or whatever. Now then, with that comes a cost. Each vendor will have a cost on that, you know, a few $1,000s roughly. And so that's why I'm going to go to the council tonight and ask for some money to get this started. Then, once we get those responses back from the vendors, we will meet again with the radio committee and go back to make sure we set a performance spec off of those performance studies that they have. And so that way we can turn that in for a bid, and they'll tell us, you'll do 2-side, 3-side, whatever. And so that's basically where we're at right now. So.
All right, appreciate all you do, Mark.
Yep.
You've got a lot to get covered here in the next 6 months on all this, so anything that we need to do, make sure you get to us so we can get it done. Because one of our most important things is taking care of our emergency people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
Okay, we got bid opening here too. This is for our boat.
Okay, yeah, this is for a 1997 ProMaster coastal boat, model number 190, 19 foot in length. First bid is Evan Thayer, $3,000. Oh, and I should say there was a $1,200 minimum bid. The other bid is from Gavin Fella in the amount of $1,525.
2 bids all we had.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I'd like to go with the highest bid.
Really?
Yes.
All right. And the name on that was?
It was Thayer.
Evan?
Evan Thayer, yes.
Okay, so I will ask for a motion to accept the bid of $3,000 for, I guess we call it our former EMA boat.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Thank you very much.
So, I will go to the council to ask for the money that we get on this boat to go towards some more water rescue.
You want to give an update on our boat? You want to give an update on our new boat?
We got it in May, we've been doing hours on it, we're actually doing a training with Davis County tomorrow on the river. It's been going really well. It's been a really good boat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I've got a road closure on our agenda here.
Yes.
Not good.
I've got it pulled up. Yeah. Nancy Graham, chairperson over the St. Minor Parish Fall Picnic. Each year, they ask commissioners to approve the closing of 4th Street south of Brewery Street. It's to be closed on Saturday before the picnic, starting at 7 a.m. through Sunday at 5 p.m. This year, the picnic is Sunday, September 21st, 2025. They requested the road above be closed Saturday, September 20th at 7 a.m. through Sunday, September 21st at 5 p.m.
And that's something we've done every year, so I will ask for a motion.
I'll make a motion.
We have a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Hold on. Jimmy, you
Yes,
need
sir.
something, sir?
No, I'm just.
You're good? Okay. I didn't know if you needed something. Okay,
If I thought there was something on the agenda, but I'm just here to
okay.
be an informed citizen.
Well, give us a little update on the training area there.
Oh, the training center, we actually, the facility itself is finished. We actually had a 3-day, 30-hour course this weekend. Friday was pretty miserable. But anyway, there are now 3 firefighters in the county that are trained to be able to conduct live burns in there. 2 of them being on my department, 1 on Ohio Township. I think everything's coming along nicely on it. The cistern is supposed to go in this week. I think the bid for the fence just got approved. That'll be done. Mark, Mark's been such a godsend on all this. I'm taking care of so much. And
Happy to do it for our volunteer firefighters. This was a huge project, started from the state on down. Yeah, there were hiccups along the way, but to see Advantage and see these guys, this last Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was not a 50-degree day. Those guys sweat it out in there, and they're volunteers and they don't get paid. We really appreciate that. And yes, there was a lot of work on my part. Phone calls, logistics. I don't think anybody else outside of here that had a full-time job could do that. It'd be very difficult for them. Very happy to do it. Like I said, the one thing that was there, the system will be delivered Thursday morning. We'll put that in and put it together and backfill it. Looks good to go. Again, County Highway helps us dig that, so they're working well with that. The water hydrant, we're still waiting on approval from CenterPoint. So.
Well, and I don't think we thank you all enough for what you do, the volunteer fire department, and what you guys have done putting this together. You guys don't get enough thank you and how much we appreciate y'all.
Thank you. There were, all the training was put on by Department of Homeland Security. They had, I think, 11 instructors down for that, mostly from the northern part of the state. They were very positive about our work ethic that we had down there and how things have come along. I know they made some suggestions of what we might be able to do improvement-wise in the future on some of this. The burn permits have been submitted for that. One of the people on my department, my trainer, he has submitted those. Leading up to this 3 10-hour day training, there were also 4 Wednesday online Teams meetings that we had to go through and some testing and also most of that was all completed. The thing about the permits for that, they needed a name for the structure. We submitted the name of Christine Fire Department - Spencer County Regional Training Center. We would hope that that would be okay with
Sounds good to me.
and, we'll, in order for us to be they call it the AHG, the authority having jurisdiction, if we're going to be the kind of gatekeepers of that, I feel that puts a little bit behind that also and recognizes the work that not only the county's done, but being for the whole region and recognizing the work that my department also did with that too.
Sounds good to me.
So I do have some concern with that. And I know that you're aware of my concern. And I don't know if the other commissioners are. And Jim, you have done an excellent job of making all of this happen, and the fire volunteers that have stepped up to help. I just think that so it's used by all of the volunteer departments in our county, that we need to make sure that they realize that everyone gets to use the Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center.
Yes.
And, you know, I know that many of them in the chiefs meetings over a year ago were very appreciative of you stepping up to be the chief to man the training center. Something that we need to think about for the future is it may not always be the Christney Fire Chief that mans the Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center. So,
Okay, it's located in Christney. Just a little information behind the involvement of the other departments in the county. I cannot count how many emails I sent out asking for information, asking for volunteers, asking for input, and I have about 3 departments in the county that responded to that. So I'm not really worried about another department wanting to step in or take that over. With that being in Christney and in Grass Township, and most of the paperwork saying that it was awarded to Christney Fire Department and Christney Fire Department's name being on that paperwork, I don't foresee another department stepping in and taking the place of Christney Fire Department to be able to manage that facility.
well, I think that that is something that needs to be spoken to all the fire departments in the county. And-
I've spoken to multiple ranking people in departments, and they have no problem with the Christine Fire Department being on there.
How does it get marketed to like the out, like, because somebody from Crawford County can come in.
Yes,
And
yeah.
so how are we marketing it?
So that's why it says, it covers all 3 entities. That name covers all 3 entities. Christine Fire Department, Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center. These classes, the DHS, Indiana DHS, Fire Chiefs Association, especially the DHS, they're wanting to put one class on down here like what we had, a quarter. They've put that out through social media, through ACADIS, which is where you can go to sign up and get the information for all these trainings. That information is put out there that way. I've put information out through our volunteer district, which is District 18, through the IVFA. I've put that out. There's been individual calls made to other departments. Hey, we're having this on this day. Can do you want to participate? So it's put out through social media a lot. The main push would be through DHS and their instructors and their cadre. So that's how it gets promoted. But that's why it doesn't just say Christine Fire Training Center. You know, that.
But it also says Spencer County.
Yes, it says Spencer County. It
It's
says
in
Regional.
Christine, it's Spencer County's, and you guys are taking care of it.
Okay.
Basically, is
And-
what it sums up to, so.
And you have to have an authority having jurisdiction to be able to make up some of the protocols and some of the SOPs that have to be followed for another fire department to be able to use that structure. So the authority having jurisdiction, and I'm not trying to be smart here, but if someone else has more knowledge in being able in being able to prepare those documents and decide what standard operating procedures should be for that tower, then I will gladly step away.
I think we're
Randy,
good.
aluminum charges per character for blacks.
Yes,
So we might get hit on that bill. But
I've already got someone that will make a sign that looks just like what's on there, that has the IVHS and the Fire Training Academy, and Lone Star's emblem all on that. I've got somebody that can make the exact same thing with that wording on it. Relatively cheap.
I've got no problem with the name that you called.
Yeah, and I mean, I recognize the work, and, you know, that's the one concern I would have is making sure that it's not exclusionary. So it's Christian Fire Department / Spencer County Regional
/ hyphen.
Fire
Regional
Training Center.
Fire Training Center. Which, like I said, includes all
So
three.
then, as the years go on and you step down as the fire chief, so you're saying that Christine Fire Department will always, whomever the next chief is, will step up and man
Well,
this
and-
regional fire training center?
If you're worried about it in the next 20 years, unless I die, there will be somebody to run that department for the next 20 years guaranteed.
These,
After that,
these applications, is there a timeline on them where we have?
we already have to send them.
But I mean, like, is it like with Department of Homeland Security, is it every 5 years we've got?
Yeah,
to
5 years,
apply?
every 5 years, you have to do that, yes. Yes.
So if,
Do we need a
I would like to
motion?
make a motion that we name this the Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center, located in the county on county property, as Mr. Jimmy Perkins as the fire chief of Christine Fire Department. That is what I would like to make this motion to be.
I don't want my name on it. I don't want my name on it. We put Christie on it, I don't want my name on it. That's not how I do things.
I'm making the motion, so I would like to ask that
Okay.
Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center, located in Christine, Indiana. And if you don't want your name on it, we still have to put you as the managing chief, correct? Unless you're choosing to not be the chief.
I would have to think I would have to consider that before I would continue if Christie's fire department is not put on there. And it seems petty, but,
I totally agree.
yeah, well, I do.
I
think-
totally agree that it seems petty.
Well, I don't understand how you could tell me in a text message that what it's gonna be and gave you the only, made you think you were the only one that could decide what that name was gonna be.
Again, I totally agree with what you said. So it's the same situation. How did it be said that you were the choosing of this name?
We had, I put it in, and before we submitted those, I sent it to you and I sent it to Mark, asking if that was okay. 2 out of the 3 on that text message thought that it was fine. And then you said exactly what it was gonna be. Without having any discussion about it, you said what it was gonna be.
Except,
And we're going to
I'm
call
one
the
of
state
3
and go on.
executive commissioners of this county, and I just made the recommendation for this motion. And I'm just one commissioner,
Sure, I understand.
so I made the motion with my recommendation.
Okay, we have a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
no second for me, but I would like discussion. Is this something that can go to a chief's meeting and be decided on there?
Have to redo it. Somebody else would have to redo all the paperwork that's sent in for burn.
Okay, hold on just a second. So we don't have a motion, or we've got a motion, we don't have a second. So basically, what we're gonna do here then, I will make the motion. Jimmy, would you read that name again that you suggested?
Christie Fire Department - Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center.
Okay, so I'll make the motion that we accept that as the name for the fire training center. Do we have a second?
I mean, I'm not worried about like the paperwork, you know, it's Christian Fire Department, it just, my thought is, you know, marketing it as Spencer County and inviting of not just us, but the region around. And so, you know, I don't have a problem with the name as long as when we're marketing it with the push of the Spencer County. So, like, I'm not against the name of the Christian Fire Department, I just wanna make sure that we keep, you know, all departments are, they know, you know, it's a Spencer County Fire Training Center, Perry County knows, this is Spencer County Fire Training Center, like, it's a county-wide initiative. Is that,
Yes.
is that something, like, you know, when we go forward, that when we're marketing it, it's, you know,
Exactly. I've already got another department that is reserved it for 3 days next month.
okay.
Right? I think the departments in the county are well aware that on any open given day, it's turned over to them. Just as it would be with any department in our region, in our district, even in the state.
And so really it goes back to what you said about the AHG of,
The authority.
the Christie Fire Department has to, and that, so on all the legal documentation, that's what it says, but we can hone in on marketing it as.
Yes. And one other thing, it could, and I was told by an individual in DHS that if Spencer County is the owner of it, that it will take away from the possibility of grant money for repairs and maintenance on that facility, which is about $12,000 a year. Because that money would have to be awarded to the fire department, not the county.
So basically an application with dual entities. Is that what you're saying? Like, Christie Fire Department has access to go after grants that.
We have
Spencer County doesn't,
access.
so,
Yes.
so it being on.
Yes, but if our name's not on it, then we can't put in for that grant because we can't legitimately say that that's what this money's for because we have the paperwork that says it's partially ours.
All right, we got a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
So I want to add to what he said in regards to
I
the
guess
grant
we will-
money.
We will discuss that afterwards, right?
I'll go ahead and second and we can discuss.
And then we can discuss. We have a second, now you can discuss.
So with the grant money that you will be applying for, it was made known to me that you apply for the grant. If you're awarded the grant, then you fund whatever said grant is going towards, and then you're reimbursed. So if it's Christie Fire that will be awarded the grant, then is Christie Fire capable of funding said usage for whatever the grant is for?
We are financially responsible enough and we are not going to get ourselves into a mess by overspending or asking too much grant money that we can't handle.
So it is budget time. So I guess we need to take a look at if Christie is owning the fire department, the fire training center.
According to you, we don't know.
No.
But I think it's conflicting of interest in regards to what it is, what you are saying. So we do have budgeting that we need to look at for the fire training center. And I think it's conflicting, and that's what I'm trying to say.
How is it conflict?
Because
We own
the
it.
county is budgeting
We
for
own it.
Christie Fire Department Training Center. That's my only concern.
But it's also the Spencer County Regional Fire Training Center. So do you want to
And
take
Christian.
you want to take
It's
regional
my
off
only
of it because
concern.
it's do you want to take regional off of it because that's a
No, I don't. I just want to make sure that everyone uses it for all of their departments.
You can
That's
check
all
our- you can check
that
out
I
our
want to
social
make
media
sure is
about how
done.
push it is.
And again, I want to thank you for what it is you have done going forward.
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed?
No, I am not in agreement with the name.
All right. All right, anything else on that? Okay, old business?
You skipped over.
Okay, new business, what do we have? COBRA rates?
I'll make a motion that we renew at the maximum.
Okay, we have a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? I'm sorry, I forgot legal report.
I do not have a report.
Huh?
I don't have a report.
Why not?
First day off the job.
I opened the envelopes back.
Okay, that's good enough. All right. Any more new business? If not, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Right, thank y'all very much.